No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Westbrook. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll run play action. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks the tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll try to run for it. Inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He'll go to the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Gets the back moving. The snap sets up the throw. Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gets it out fast. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 24 over FIU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep running. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coffee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. A designed run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll get rid of it. Got him and nobody's close. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Seagal. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll give it on the counter. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Throws to the back. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes!
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to the big tight end. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cincinnati is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 21 to Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the single back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Westbrook. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Siegel. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. takes a hit as he fires. It's caught downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Try to get it to the edge. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the Gamecocks will keep this drive going. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back open in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, so 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested.
And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Breaks into the open. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense putting points on the board. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Texas! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
41, South Carolina, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On the run, it's Peppers.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Floats it out in space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Here's the handoff. Got the first down, looking for more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Quarterback keeper. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Spins away. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Works the middle of the field.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Past the 40. Turning it on. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for space, it's Peppers. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.